In this video, we're going to be checking out the Xiaomi Redmi 9A. So let's get started. Now to see the most up-to-date pricing for this phone, take a look at the link in the video description because I'm sure as time goes on, the price will go down. But the Redmi 9A was launched in July of 2020 and it is the replacement to last year's Redmi 8A. Now with this device, we're getting a pretty large display at 6.53 inches. The display itself is IPS LCD. It is a 720p display, but things do look nice and crisp and clear here. We're getting a PPI of 269, a 20:9 aspect ratio, so a more narrow but taller form factor, and we're getting an 81% screen to body ratio. Now up top here, we do have a water drop for the front facing camera, and that front camera is 5 megapixels. Now with this device, we're getting 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and we're also getting micro SD card expansion. Now with the Redmi 9A, there's no wireless charging, and there's also no fingerprint sensor on the back, but we do get face unlock with the phone. So let's give that a try right now. Now it's kind of difficult to do when I'm recording a video of the phone, but essentially, with my experience of using Face Unlock on this phone so far, it has been a good experience, and things do work nice and smoothly, consistently, and reliably. Now taking a look at the back side of the device, we have a 13 megapixel main camera. We also have a flash here as well, and we do get portrait mode on the phone. So here's how things look with the rear camera on the device. Then from here, we can switch over to the portrait mode to get those nice blurred out backgrounds. Now flipping around to the front facing camera, I do have portrait mode enabled right now. So again, we are going to be getting those nice blurred out backgrounds. We can also switch over to the standard photo mode too. And then there is a dedicated pro mode. So in the pro mode, we get some different options here to adjust the white balance, ISO, and other things here as well. Now with the Redmi 9A, we are getting 2 gigabytes of RAM and the MediaTek Helio G25 processor. Now this is actually the first phone that I've used that features the G25, but I did run a benchmark test using Geekbench 5, and I'll show you the scores that I got from the test. But essentially for the single core score, I got 132, and for the multi-core score, I got 459. So what I recommend doing is on your current phone, run the same test, and then compare your scores to these scores to see if this phone is worth the upgrade. Now video recording with this phone maxes out at 1080p at 60 FPS with the rear camera, and it maxes out at 1080p at 30 FPS with the front camera. With the Redmi 9A, we're getting a beefy 5,000 milliamp hour internal battery, so definitely quite a bit of battery capacity there, and we're also getting 10 watt fast charging. But now that we've gone over the major specifications of the Redmi 9A, let's take a closer look at the hardware, and then finally after that, we'll check out everything that comes included in the box. Now taking a closer look at the front panel of the phone. Again, we do have that water drop notch up top, and then down below we do have a little bit of a thicker bottom bezel. Now this phone is made completely out of plastic, minus the display, which is glass, but the phone does feel nice and solid, and I really like the color as well. It does come in some other colors too, but this blue color especially just looks really bright and vibrant. Now taking a look at the left side of the phone, we have the slot for the micro SD card and SIM card. On the right side of the phone, we have the power button, volume down, and volume up. Then up top here, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. And then on the bottom of the phone, we have the microphone, micro USB port for charging and data transfer, and we have the speaker. So unfortunately, the phone does have micro USB. It would have been nice if it was USB-C, but I suppose as a lower end device from Xiaomi, they do have to include some compromises. Then taking a look at the back side of the device, we have the camera module, the flash, and then we have the Redmi logo. So it is a pretty basic and minimalist phone, but also an interesting product offering from Xiaomi. But let's now take a closer look at all the various items included in the box. We have some literature, we have a SIM card removal tool, we have a micro USB cable for charging and data transfer, and then this particular variant of the phone does feature a European wall adapter. However, when you place your order, double check because certain listings do come with a regular US wall adapter. But I hope you've enjoyed this hands-on and first impressions video of the Xiaomi Redmi 9A. Let me know if there's other things that you want me to cover about this phone, and other videos as well that you'd like to see me make regarding the device. But this is the Xiaomi Redmi 9A.